Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Washington Redskins franchise here on Madden 20. That's right, we got another one for you, and we are starting at home against the New England Patriots. I'm sure the radio show is going to be fire today, but please go ahead. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Franchise content all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming. Early on in this episode, we have Trey Quinn. He's a little upset with his role on the team, and he really wants us to get more involved in the offense. He wants to get involved, and we are going to go ahead and acquiesce to his request. We will give him a chance. He is going up 3 morale for this game. Now we're going to be renegotiating here with Brandon Scherf, who we have not been able to come to a long-term agreement with, but we are going to give him more bonus, a little bit less salary. Hopefully he'll sign on, and he does. So Brandon Scherf will be a Redskin for the next 3 seasons. That's awesome news. Let's turn it over to our callers. First caller, you're up.
Hello, my name is John, and I just wanted to get your opinion of how Dwayne Haskins has played so far this season. Personally, I think he's exceeded expectations a little bit, but he still has a long way to go.
You're not wrong on either account there, John. I mean, there are things that he can do better. Of course, he could take care of the football a little bit more. I mean, he has made some mistakes this season, some interceptions at some costly times. Obviously, you think about that Chicago Bear game and how he could have come up big at the end. But he has done really well for a guy in his first season. He has come up close against the Eagles, close against the Bears. Those are 2 of the better teams in the NFC. And the other 2 teams he's played, he has beaten. So we'll see how he does out there against the New England Patriots this week. It'll be huge for him.
Yo, it's Lance calling in again, and I'm wondering about Montez Sweat. He was the 26th overall pick, and he hasn't seen the field much. So what are the Redskins' plans for him going into the future?
Now, to say he hasn't seen the field much is actually just a little bit wrong. I mean, he plays in most nickel situations, and he plays in most of the 4-3 situations. The problem is you're just not hearing his name get called because he's just not in the midst of making plays. He likes to rush a lot more than he likes to sit back in coverage, and unfortunately, the Redskins really haven't been getting to the quarterback a ton. Matthew Ioannidis has been getting to the quarterback the most of anyone on the team, but I think you'll start to hear Montez Sweat's name. Just keep an eye out for him in these next couple of games here, and then call back and let me know how you're feeling about him. Okay, now we are going to turn it over to our weekly video caller. Welcome back there, Nick. Let me know what question you have.
Keep this short and simple. What's your game plan heading into your next game? Who do you think you need to worry about? And what are your focuses heading into that game? And how are you going to help rookie Dwayne Haskins settle in and have a better game than he did last week?
Well, I think that's a little bit of an obvious question when you start talking about the New England Patriots. Obviously, you're worried about Tom Brady. You're worried about Julian Edelman. You're worried about James White. You're worried about Sony Michel. That offense is going to be incredible. You know that they're going to move the ball methodically down the field, and they're going to do what they want against your defense when they want to do it. The key is going to be you need to put up some points. So what you got to do is you have to balance the offense. You have to keep the ball away from Tom Brady. You got to run the ball. Adrian Peterson's going to be huge in this game. Darius Geis, if he can get into it. Bryce Love as well. You want to keep the clock moving. You want to hold the ball away from them. And we'll see what the Redskins are able to do. Let's go ahead into that game, and then I will take some questions in the middle for the Miami Dolphins game, which is coming up the week after. So have fun watching this Patriot game. Though, as you are watching the Patriot game, I must warn you, so the first half footage was lost. I know, I suck. But anyways, here you go. Pretty much we're going to pick this thing up 21-21 in the second half. Here you go. And we get into the game here against the Patriots. Here it is, 21-21 is the ball game, and there's a beautiful throw to Paul Richardson from Dwayne Haskins Jr., and that's going to give the Redskins a first down. And then the toss to AP, doing the things he does as he gets down to the 22-yard line, and the Hall of Famer, the walking Hall of Famer, is helping the Redskins out here as Trey Quinn catches a pass down to the 4. First and goal, and it's AP, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins, as they are going to take the lead here and break this tie 28-21 at home. But the Patriots here with a minute 45 to go in the third quarter. It's Julian Edelman across the middle, and he is doing the things he knows how to do for this Patriot offense, getting it all the way down to the 19-yard line for Thomas Brady, who stands in the pocket forever and finally takes a sack from Matthew Ioannidis, who does a beautiful job getting to the QB here. 3rd and 15. Tom Brady incomplete over the middle. And the Patriots will settle for a Steven Gostkowski field goal. That will make it 28-24. New England's still in this thing, but the fourth quarter begins with the Redskins having the football, and Trey Quinn on a beautiful pass across the middle. That'll be near midfield. And the Redskins on 1st and 10 are going to do the stretch play, and that's Adrian Peterson who's going to pick up the first down with a huge run of 21 yards. Now 2nd and 7 for the Skins. Haskins going to roll to his right. He doesn't see a lot of men open, so he's going to try and run with it. He fumbles a football and ends up kicking it out of bounds incidentally to keep it with the Redskins. 3rd and 8 here. Haskins across the middle, and Darius Geis, who a lot of people want to see play, it cannot make the grab there, and Dustin Hopkins will make it a 7-point game once again with 7:41 to go. Here's Tom Brady and the Patriots offense with another chance, and that's going to be a beautiful throw and caught by Ben Watson for the first down. Brady having a great game so far, minus that one pick he threw early on. Here is another throw, and that's complete to Philip Dorsett for a first down at the 50 exactly. Brady again throwing across the middle to Ben Watson. Another first down, just slow and methodically moving the football down the field. Nice block picked up there by Sony Michel, and it's going to be a nice fumble hit, but it will be picked up by Julian Edelman, and it'll be 3rd and 7 here from the 9-yard line, and Brady finds Ben Watson to turn around, get the touchdown, and get the Pats back in this thing. It's a tie ball game with 3:52 to go for the Redskins. A nice throw to Jordan Reed for a first down, but a big holding call against the Redskins O-line and Chase Rouillet. So here on 3rd and 13, it's another throw over to Jordan Reed, and he makes a huge play in traffic. The big tight end getting it done. It's 3rd and 13 now with 2:14 to play as Haskins rolling around back there, and he's got Trey Quinn again. Trey Quinn begging for the ball, and he is doing everything he can with it today, as AP is playing like a Hall of Famer, but that's a fumble right there and picked up by Lawrence Guy. But take another look. It clearly appears that AP has hit the ground in this booth review. Elbow down. No fumble. Redskins keep it. 1st and 10, and it is going to be Darius Geis playing, but he is going to be injured. We'll see how that injury affects him after this game, but he would not return. It's Adrian Peterson who is going to take the whole workload now, as Geis was only playing because Bryce Love was injured. And there's a nice throw right there to Jordan Reed. It does not make a first down, but with 2 seconds on the clock, Dustin Hopkins gets the field goal, and the Washington Redskins will win this ball game at home. Tom Brady plays incredible, 29-37 for 388, 4 touchdowns and a pick. But Dwayne Haskins with 2 touchdowns and 1 interception, 265 yards on 72% completions. It was Adrian Peterson, the Hall of Fame, were walking 24 attempts for 176 and a touchdown. Bryce Love was doing really well before he was injured, 2 carries for 28. Haskins had 2 carries for 14. One of them was a TD. Darius Geis only had 2 carries for 3 yards before he was injured. As we take a look at the receiving stats, Trey Quinn wanted to get involved. He had 8 catches for 172 and a score. Julian Edelman over 100 yards for the Patriots. Ben Watson over 60 yards and a touchdown. Geis had 1 catch for 11 for us. And as far as defense is concerned, Puna Ford, Matthew Ioannidis getting it done on the sack end. Josh Norman had a pick off Tom Brady. And some forced fumbles by our squad, including Landon Collins. So we take a look after the game, and Trey Quinn says he was hoping to have a bigger game. What do you mean, guy? Did you see your stat line? 8 for over 100? Come on, dude! How much more of a stat line do you want? Your name's not AB. Your name's not Julio Jones. Sit down. So we talk to the defensive coordinator here, and we get 100 XP for every linebacker on the team, which is pretty sweet. And then we talk to the offensive coordinator, another guy happy with the game plan this week. We get 300 XP for all receivers. That's awesome. So, looking pretty good so far, but we take a look at the injury report, and Darius Geis has broken his ribs. He is going to be gone for 5 weeks. That's incredible. I don't know what we're going to do without him, but it wasn't like he was a huge part of the offense, as a lot of the phone calls has been complaining about. Now we're going to turn it back over to the callers. Let's take a phone call from a Dolphin fan.
Yo, what's good? This is Dolphins Maniac 246. I'm the biggest Dolphins fan in the world. I just wanted to call in and let you know that we are gonna whoop the Redskins this week. There is no shot at a victory for Washington. Good luck. I don't care that we have a losing record. We're gonna win.
Big talk there. He better hope his team can back it up with Ryan Fitzpatrick on the field. We will see how Washington ends up playing this game, but I think Washington's going to come out with a win after the way they played against New England. But we'll see. It could be a letdown game for them. So now Trey Quinn turns around and he's talking to us, and he really thinks that he can be a huge player on our offense, and he thinks he's primed for a huge game against the Finns. So he wants either 2 touchdowns or 100 yards rushing receiving combined. We'll see what we can do for him. I don't know. He just had an incredible game, and we were really feeding him in that game, as you couldn't really tell from some of the lost footage of the first half. But here we go. Opening kickoff at Miami, here at Hard Rock Stadium, and it's Tremon Smith, and look at the return all the way down to the Dolphin 24. A fantastic return to open the ball game, 73 yards. And Haskins, on this first snap of the game, is going to hand it off to Adrian Peterson, who's going to pick up 9 right away. 2nd and 1 now from Haskins. He's rolling to his right, and he's looking, and he's got Trey Quinn for a quick catch. Now 1st and 10 from the 10. It's another throw to Trey Quinn, and he's already got 2 catches. He almost broke free for a TD, but finally brought down at the 2. And here it is. Adrian Peterson would run over some guys for the touchdown. And like I keep saying, the Hall of Famer, the walking Hall of Famer, is getting it done right now. But the Dolphins turn around, take over. Ryan Fitzpatrick, a nice throw. The face mask is going to help them out. That's going to give them some extra yardage. Josh Norman couldn't keep his hands to himself. And now a 3rd and 10 for Fitzpatrick. That's going to be complete over to Mike Gesicki, who breaks some tackles and gets himself down to the 23-yard line. Now Miami on 1st and 10. It's Fitzpatrick again, and he's got Devontae Parker for a first down, but Devontae Parker would be hurt. Somehow looks like he got up fine, but apparently he's hurt. And there is a beautiful catch across the middle for a Dolphins score, and that would tie the ball game up at 7. So now Haskins, and he's looking deep, and he's got Trey Quinn again. Another catch from Trey Quinn. He's got 3 already. 3rd and 5, and it's going to be Bryce Love with this carry, and that's going to be short of the marker. So a Dustin Hopkins long field goal here would be good to give the Redskins the lead once more at 10-7. Now with 3 minutes to go, it's a nice throw to Kalen Ballage from Ryan Fitzpatrick for the first down. Now Fitzpatrick looking on first down, and he's going to complete this one. He's got Kenny Stills for the first down. 2nd and 8, it's going to be a run by Kenyon Drake, who's going to fumble the ball on a huge hit. Landon Collins with the recovery, and the Redskins are going to take over. 3rd and 7, however, on the slip screen to Bryce Love, going nowhere. Redskins were forced to punt. Here's Ryan Fitzpatrick looking deep, and that's going to be picked off. Picked off by Monte Nicholson, the safety, and then Bryce Love going to take the carry on 1st and 10. He's going to get close to the marker. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for AP to do his dirty work as he does pick up the yard to get it done. 3rd and 6 now the Redskins face, and Trey Quinn with another catch in this ball game, making it 3rd and 8 later on from the 37, and that one not going to be complete. Couldn't get feet in, couldn't make the catch, and Dustin Hopkins would let the Redskins settle for 3 right there. They have a 6-point lead. Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing this one short and across the middle. That's Kenyon Drake, and he's going to get a first down for Miami. Now 3rd and 6. Ryan Fitzpatrick looking deep, and that's going to be knocked away, and Dolphins would be forced to punt. Adrian Peterson on a nice toss play, and that's going to pick up a bunch of yardage, 16 to be exact, to the 36. Now from the 40 on a 3rd and 6, and Haskins looking, and he's got a completion. He's got Paul Richardson, who has some room after the catch due to a missed tackle, and they probably shouldn't have went after the ball on that play, but here we go, 2nd and 3 for Haskins. He's looking around, and he's got a completion to Paul Richardson once more for a first down. 1:30 to go in the half, and a beautiful throw to Jordan Reed for the touchdown, and the Redskins lengthen their lead to 20-7. But Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Dolphin offense not happy with that. On 3rd and 1, Kenny Stills going to complete a big pass with under a minute to go. And here's another throw, and that's just going to be allowed by Josh Norman for the first down. Another timeout called by Miami. Here's a play fake. Fitzpatrick, he gets this one over, and that's going to be complete. 13 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Fitzpatrick looking, he's got another man, and that's going to be complete from the 7-yard line with 7 seconds to play, and he's got Kenny Stills for the touchdown. We go into the tunnel at 20-14, and the Dolphins come out of the half, out of the tunnel with a beautiful play to Kenyon Drake on 3rd and 8, picking up a first down. Now another play fake, but this time Montez Sweat says, I don't care about your play fake, as he shoves his face right into Ryan Fitzpatrick's nose. And here's another huge sack on 3rd and 12, and it's Poona Ford, baby. Now a 2nd and 3 for the Redskins as they take over after the punt. Bryce Love picking up the 3 yards. Now they're going to do a little end around here, a little reverse trick, and that's going to be a beautiful run by McLaurin as he gets all the way down to the 15. So Terry McLaurin getting it done for the Redskins, and then AP gonna dive into the end zone for the touchdown. Adrian Peterson does it again, and that is going to lengthen the lead back as they try to go for 2 here to make it a full 14 points, but completely unsuccessful. It is a 12-point lead for Washington here with 5:11 to go, and that's a huge fumble, but it would be recovered by Miami. Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing, and really nice adjustment from Mike Gesicki to make the play. Now from the 31, another play fake, but not getting away from Holcomb. Cole Holcomb making a huge sack. 3rd and 15, though, they make the play on, but a nice fumble right there, a smack by Landon Collins, and it's picked up by the Skins. And Adrian Peterson just trying to help run out some clock here in the 3rd quarter with a 12-point lead. 3rd and 3, a throw over the middle, inaccurate. Almost had Trey Quinn there. So Redskins would punt after the turnover. Now a 3rd and 8 for Miami, and there's a nice completion to Galen Balazs. Now we have a 2nd and 6 for Miami from their own 41, and another nice completion right there. That is Wilson, as it's going to be first down Miami. Now 2nd and 4 for Miami, and Wilson again. Albert Wilson doing a really nice job, but he would end up getting injured on the play, holding his wrist. He comes out of the game. Now a 1st and 10 for Miami, and another huge play. That's another nice catch, and another nice first down by Dwayne Allen, who had a really nice game. Now another throw, and that's going to be Kenny Stills again for the touchdown. Miami inching closer, 5 points back now. A 3rd and 18 for Washington, and a big throw and a big, huge catch. Possession, well done by Trey Quinn. So a 1st and 10 for Washington, and it's another possession. These guys are making sure they are making the plays. Paul Richardson hauling it in. 2nd and 11, and it's a deep throw, and again, another nice completion. And that is going to lead to this 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. It's Adrian Peterson. He's got some room. He almost makes it in, but he's down at the 1-yard line. But a 1st and goal for the Redskins. Dwayne Haskins going to throw that one over. He's got Trey Quinn for the touchdown. And the Redskins extend their lead to 33-21. Dolphins got to come back here. They don't have a lot of time. There's a beautiful throw to Dwayne Allen. That's going to help them out a lot. 2nd and 3, and that's going to be complete. Another throw to Dwayne Allen. 2 in a row now. 2nd and 10, and it's a throw to Kalen Ballage, and that's going to get them a 1st down. 1:15 to play. A throw outside, and that's complete to Devontae Parker, and the Dolphins get their touchdown back, but they are still down by 6 points. So now it's 5 points, and here is the onside kick, and that's going to be recovered by Bryce Love on the hands team, and that is going to give the Redskins the ball. But on 3rd and 10, trying to keep the drive going and end the game, they can't do it. They're forced to punt, but they pin the Dolphins at their own 5, but Dwayne Allen with a beautiful catch right there gives the Dolphins some hope. But only a second left on the clock, going deep, and that is incomplete. Nobody can come up with it. And the Dolphins will lose it there. Ryan Fitzpatrick has an incredible game, but he throws way too many times. 47 attempts. He had 427 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. Haskins, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, but under 200 yards passing. AP with 85 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. That McLaurin 54-yard run was really nice. Bryce Love had 8 carries for 30 yards. Dwayne Allen, 10 catches for 125 and a touchdown. Trey Quinn didn't quite get to 100. 7 catches for 84 and a touchdown, but he still had a really nice game. Unfortunately, we just couldn't give him what he was asking for. 11 total tackles for Cole Holcomb. He also had a sack on the day, as well as Poona Ford, Ryan Anderson, and Montez Sweat. Interception by Monte Nicholson. Some forced fumbles here, 2 for Landon Collins, 1 for Monte Nicholson. A recovery for Landon Collins as well, and a recovery for Cole Holcomb. So Holcomb having a great game, Collins having a great game, and we got some upgrades here. So Paul Richardson is going to go up, and we're, of course, going to give him deep threat there. Montez Sweat is going to go up, which is going to be awesome for us. That's going to get him to a 76 as a speed rusher. Love to see it. We really want to see him develop. Poona Ford is going to go up a point here. We're going to give him a run stopper. We definitely want to see him, of course, progress as that big-time force in the middle. And then Bryce Love, trying to help him out a little bit, make him a nice little second back, of course, since Darius Geis is going to be out for at least the next 4 weeks. Colt McCoy, as our third quarterback, somehow goes up points as well. And that is a good game for us. I'm very, very happy to see what we were able to do. And now we look and set our sights towards San Francisco and Minnesota. So we have 2 games left here, 2 games before midway point of the season. We want to be able to beat the Niners and the Vikings. Do you guys think we can do it? Let me know in the comment section below. Drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new, because there's franchise content all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
You're a pretty little star boy.